And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with the Megawatt Doom Revolution. This is map 27, Necrosis. It's a fun map. I think there's some damaging floor that is mostly avoidable. I will show you, I think, the great route to avoid all of that and certainly do the map in the good order. I think that'll really make it a lot easier for you. That's always my goal, by the way. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Dune 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting, the 4th slot of difficulty, in order to get 100% in all 3 of these categories. There are 58 kills to be had, 3 secrets to find, 6 items to pick up. I hope to be able to show you how to do all of that enjoyably. Well, I guess we can go ahead and pistol whip our zombie friends. Just take a moment to notice that our fellow Marine is suffering badly. I hope to be able to take the Marine out of its misery. We can't do anything specifically, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up these 2 health bonuses because, well, it's easy to forget. And often as in Doom, you fail to look behind you, so don't fail this time. It's not a secret, but it does count as an item. There's a Berserk pack waiting for us. So maybe we'll just punch out these zombie men for treating our fellow Marine so poorly. And having finished this room, we can go ahead. There's a zombie around the corner. Just punch it out. Now grab the shotgun shells and the super shotgun. And let's take care of the Hell Knight. You're probably thinking like, well, I mean, you can always place an enemy randomly without a specific purpose. But the Hell Knight is guarding something, and it's actually the window. I'll explain in a moment. Pistol starters, here is your green armor. We can take care of the enemies through this window because they tend to fire through and as you're trying to get out. So let's go ahead and just do that a little bit anyway. But I wouldn't waste the ammo trying to take out all the enemies opposite you. The super shotgun is not a great weapon for that sort of thing, and we don't really have anything other than a pistol and a berserk fist if you're pistol starting. So what I like to do, instead of wasting my time with that, I like to, I'll just get rid of the zombie men, demonstrate that it is the Hell Knight that was in fact guarding this window. We're going to go out the window, make a quick right down, fire off at the Lost Soul, get out of the drink, and get around the corner. You see the Hell Knights and the zombie men will definitely be firing at you as you retreat. So we didn't spend too much time on the damaging floor. That's probably it for the whole map, if you can believe it. We can probably avoid the rest of it. So let's head up here. There's going to be notice these tiny little stairs. There's going to be an imp. Do not go onto the drawbridge yet, but we do want to pick up more shells. As soon as we cross the drawbridge or step onto it, a trap will open. This wall will lower and there will be 2 revenants. Now you could run across the drawbridge and stand your ground there, but that's very open and there are other enemies that can fire upon you, like an imp and a mancubus. So what we're going to do is we're going to retreat back to the area we came out of the drink. It's a much better area and it's harder for the revenants to hit you with their missiles. Not impossible, but harder. So let's go ahead. Get the heck out of dodge. Whoop! That was close. And with the super shotgun now, especially with that extra box of shells that we picked up there. Ooh, that was close. And that's that. Don't hang around here too much. So it's a bit of a back and forth, back and forth. I do think it's more effective, though, as far as that goes. Now, there was a health pack here, and if you didn't fare so well against the revenants, well, they give you a measly stim pack. So go ahead and help yourself to that. There are some rockets here. Pick them up, of course, and some imps. And there is the mancubus. Can we dispose of the mancubus with the super shotgun? Sure, but you're like thinking probably, oh, Classic Doom Walkthroughs, look at all those rockets. Wouldn't it be nice to have a rocket launcher? And you would probably guess correctly if I told you there was one sitting directly underneath the rear end of the mancubus. So that's not really much of an option, but don't worry, fellow Doom enthusiasts, I got you. The wall doesn't look terribly different, but there is a secret here. Go ahead, press, grab the rocket launcher, do press the wall in front of it, and keep pushing forward, otherwise the lift takes you back down. So this way you come back up. And now, with your rocket launcher, and of course these rockets, you can go ahead and make quick work of our enemies over here. Maybe another fire. I mean, we do have quite a bit of rockets, so why not go nuts? And there's also another rocket launcher here, so let's go ahead and take it. Now remember, there are Hell Knights above us, so let's not hang around too much, even though they can't see us very well. Maybe fire off some rockets here because barrels. Well, didn't even use the barrels, interestingly enough. Now, as soon as we cross over the drawbridge, we're going to have the imps come out, and it's hard to predict where they're going to fire because we have the invisibility out. Let's continue across just to dispose of the shotgunner. This switch, by the way, doesn't do too much. It lowers the drawbridge. We don't really ever need that to happen. In fact, we don't even have to double back. We can just kind of skip over here. Well, better than that. I would run off if I were you. It's supposed to just fall off. I do like getting the shotgun shells from the boat. That's kind of a neat little touch. We have not taken on the Hell Knights yet. I have not forgotten them. But there is a little door here to explore. Now, do not fire. Open, but step out of the way. We don't want the Mancubus to fire either. What we do want to do is the Mancubus to either come... Well, actually, we do want the Mancubus to come much closer and then to fire itself. Or we help it out. Oh, yeah. And with maybe a combination of a few shotgun spray and the barrels, the Mancubus is no more. Now there's some ammo. Then we finally get the chain gun, but we're not going to be able to reach it because it falls down to a nice trap. Well, I guess we can reach it, but it's a fairly nice-sized room with 4 cacos looking to make your acquaintance. So my strategy is to strafe run around them, really, giving each a turn of a blast in the face with the shotgun until they are no more, like that. So if you didn't grab the chain gun and the ammo, do grab it now. The shotgun, super shotgun, I think was more than an effective weapon. I would have used that anyway over the chain gun, but certainly take the chain gun. It's nice to have. Now to get out of here, we press the switch. We take the teleporter out. There's a couple of pinkies, or at least, yes, there are 2. Dispose of them first. If you can see it, there's the key is in there, the red key, but it's a fireplace, so you will take damage. We've seen that in Doom before, so go ahead. Grab it, get out, try to take as little damage as possible, and do take the Berserk Pack. Now, with the red key, we can get in there. Doesn't take much to imagine there are 2 Revenants in there. There are. More ammo here. But wouldn't it be nice if we can take them out with a plasma rifle? And you're probably thinking, classic Doom walkthroughs. I've been watching very carefully. There's been no plasma rifle on this level, and I say, you're right. But I'm about to change that. So let's go ahead and get the next secret. We go ahead and press on that. For some reason, there we go. I find this secret sometimes is harder to tag, or it could just be me. So do make sure you tag the secret. You don't want to be at the end, armed and all proud with your plasma rifle, but you're missing a secret for your 100% because it technically wasn't tagged. So just be careful about that. But you go up here and you press, of course, and that lowers. Now we have the plasma rifle. So let's take care of the Revenants. I say, why not? We do want to take care of the Revenants with a rocket. I guess I was a little indecisive there. I used the plasma rifle on one, the rocket launcher, and the super shotgun on the other. Good lord. Anyway, you take care of them as you see fit, but that's my way. Let's take the teleporter. Now, we can enter the red key door. There are 2 Hell Knights up there, and in the melee below, which is the final area for battle, the Hell Knights are a nuisance that keep firing off. So what I like to do is I like to come back down here. I could have done it before, but I'm just going to do it now. And yes, they can still get you, but I find it's fairly good as a bit of a hold point to take out the Hell Knights so they don't bother you when we're in the main arena, if you will. So let's hit the switch. It opens up. There's a couple of pinkies. You can use your Berserk Fist if you want, or the Super Shotgun. Now I take out the rocket launcher. We got a lot of rockets. There's a Arachnotron, some pinkies, and some imps. Now, if you want to be even more rocket launcher crazy, there's even more rockets. There's 2 more boxes. And if you didn't fare as well or whatever, there are 2 health packs here, so you don't have to worry too much. A little bit of ammo too. Now we're going to go get the last secret. You notice this is a normal bottom of the staircase railing, if you will. Here it's a little bit different because, yeah, you can actually get up. Yes, tag that secret, grab the supercharge. Yay, 200. We always like that. Now, the Hell Knights would have been up there causing all kinds of trouble down here. So that's why I disposed of them the way I did, so we didn't have to tangle with them now or while we were tangling with the Arachnotron and others. Health packs galore, some more shotgun shells. Now, what's going to happen here? We press that switch, the exit door will open. There are 2 pain elementals in there, of course, with their lost souls barfing out. So we want to dispose of them. I like to fire off as I fall down as many rockets as I can without risking a lost soul hitting me in the face. Let's hope I'm successful. Well, that wasn't too bad. I did hear some hits on the pain elemental. Maybe not enough, though. I guess that's not too bad. I think the other one's still a pain elemental, though. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the heck out of there. Oh, they're fighting it out, but we do want to dispose of them, don't we? And that really should be it. Let's have a look-see, just to make sure. Yes, all 65 kills, all 3 secrets, and the 6 items. You know what that means. Indeed, we are done. And that, my friends, is map 27, Necrosis. There was a lot of potential for damage taking in that map, and I hope I showed you the best way to go about it, even getting weapons that might be a little overpowering, more than necessary, like the plasma rifle. It counts as a secret anyway, so you do want to pick it up, and it's always fun to use it. But don't forget that secret doesn't tag easy, so you got to wiggle around in that little area and when you pick it up. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the walkthrough. Maybe you got some good tips and tricks. Maybe you just enjoy the narrative. I hope all of the above. If so, yeah, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.